Ryan for 40. Wow, Ryan, thank you. Do you or Ronnie plan on running for political office in the near future? Ronnie, I'll let you answer that first.
Wow, that's quite the question, and the same conversation as Richard Spencer. Not only that, but running for office in the future. Not the only way I'm running for office in the future if it's underneath Richard Spencer there. That'd be the only thing that I'd feel confident in. But no, I don't have any personal plans to actually get into politics.
I think that we need to start seriously considering this. And I do think that it is a path forward. I think we're going to have to go big or go home. That anything else is a retreat. Just simply going back to, we're going to have a bunch of webzines and we're going to publish articles. Not that that's bad in itself. It's actually good in itself, but it is a retreat, and it's a way that we're becoming less relevant. The alt-right in its essence is more relevant than ever. Now, that doesn't necessarily even mean we need to use that term, and I certainly think the alt-right of 2016 is over. But in the sense of, does there need to be a radical alternative to mainstream conservatism and the whole system of lies? Yes, there's no question. And I am willing to do some things that I think a lot of people aren't, in the sense that I'm willing to do something that is quixotic. And I mean that in the best sense of the word. I have learned very important lessons from Ron Paul. Ron Paul raised millions of dollars and, more importantly, built a movement. Because remember, money in itself is meaningless. The love of money is the root of evil. But money is power. We shouldn't love money, but our ability to use money to achieve our power is absolutely necessary and absolutely a good thing. I don't think we should ever fear money. Money can help us tremendously. And if there were a way to run a campaign that might be quixotic, that might be, impossible, we can't actually do it, but becomes the foundation for a new party, a new structure, a new way of doing politics going forward, I think that's absolutely a good thing, particularly as Trumpism collapses and the Republicans are going to go back to where they were. I don't think they can ever fully go back to, in the sense that they ignore Trump or whatever, but they are going to attempt to take certain elements of Trumpism, the populism, the white anxiety qualities, and integrate that back to something that they're used to, race blind, civic nationalism and neocon foreign policy and all that jazz. I mean, Trump has done that to a large degree. That's the tragedy of Trump, is that he's done that. So I think we can't just retreat into, we're gadflies of the system. We throw little darts at the system and write articles. We need to move forward and we need to become relevant. And I do think that doing something, perhaps with James Edwards, that is a way to increase our relevance and build a structure for the future. And that's why I would do it. I wouldn't do it, I have no interest in being a perennial vanity project or something. That's just stupid. Oh, look, he's running for president again. How hilarious. It would have to be done in a way where this is future oriented. We might very well not win. We're probably not going to win, but we're building a structure. We're getting our message out and we're staying relevant and we're at the table, and maybe a presidential run is the way to do it. So yeah, I'm very seriously considering it.
That's great. Yeah, we need a horse in the race. Even if that horse might not actually be able to win, it's going to get the message out there. It's going to make us more relevant. And it'll just give people more hope. The Trump supporters, they at least have somebody to cheer for. They have something to be interested in come election time, where we're kind of just out on the fringes looking in, like you said, throwing darts at it. Well, things would change if we actually had Richard Spencer in the ring, able to debate, able to get some media attention, mainstream media attention. I was hoping, Faith Goldy, obviously, that's a whole conversational can of worms, but I was initially hoping she was going to get more mainstream attention simply because she's Faith Goldy. She's a good looking girl. She does have a lot of popularity on social media, but they totally snubbed her. However, I think you on a national level with the, you're infamous in the mainstream and you're, I guess, famous on YouTube and all of that. So I don't think they can ignore you. And that's going to give us a voice.
Right.
That's going to give people something to be excited about and actually feel that, hey, you know, we're competing now. We're no longer just analyzing and critiquing. We're at the table, like you said. We need that.